Oh, I got 7.
7 PM. Okay, let's start with a pledge to the flag. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, I'll even do the roll call. Troy. Mark.
Here.
Mark.
Here.
Frazier. Butch. Mark. Check, 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 check. Okay. Agenda, Troy.
I need to add under new business zoning permit application and fees.
Zoning.
Permit application and fees.
Permit.
Under new business.
App. And fee. Fee structure?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, anything else? Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve it as amended.
Troy,
Second.
Butch, second. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Should have 2 minutes, one for December 3rd meeting minutes and one for December 22nd, which was a special meeting that was called, paper was notified, et cetera, et cetera.
Make motion, we approve the December 3rd meeting minutes.
Okay, Mark. Okay, Butch. All in favor?
Aye. Motion to approve the December 22nd minutes.
Troy, okay.
Second.
Mark, Frazier. All in favor?
Aye.
Public comment once, there's 2 of them, public comment. Hi, public. All right. We do have a few people, so that's good, you know, thank you. Okay, Troy, do we have a sheriff's report?
I don't have one.
I don't have one, no, negative. CISA report.
Really wasn't a whole lot to go over. We're in much better shape bills-wise than we were a year ago, but other than that, I think that's pretty much it, wasn't it, Troy?
Yeah, just some routine year-end stuff, but yes, no, the fiscal situation is much more solid and on a much more sustainable path than it's been in the past, and everything's running on generally pretty good.
Okay, okay. Our DDA will meet on this month, because it's the 30th, so January 21st. They'll meet at 6:30, January 21st. We haven't met since October, so it'll be our DDA meeting. And zoning, no real zoning information from the county, obviously, and then
We should get our December packet, but we haven't.
We haven't, and so that doesn't usually come. We had a holiday, so it probably won't come next week. So as far as that, really no other zoning.
What was the date of the DDA meeting?
Hmm?
What was the date of the DDA meeting?
21st at 6:30. County Commissioner probably will be here later. It's not here now. Mark, the library.
There wasn't anything on that because it was their annual holiday party,
Oh,
so they really, they just passed the mandatory business to pay the bills and stuff.
okay. Trade quarter, I-69.
No meeting.
Well, this is becoming a nice, quick meeting, isn't it?
It's
Okay.
December, nobody meets in December.
Now, let's see, SEDP, Economic Development. Do we have anything? Mark.
Yeah, the big thing we did at that meeting was Mark Hudson from
Daystar.
Daystar retired from the board because
Oh.
he's retiring from Daystar here in a couple months.
He's going to?
Yeah, and,
That's too bad.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
and he's been a very active member and somebody very,
Supporting.
yeah, he's a hard worker on the board, so they kind of got him a plaque.
He saved our township a lot of money because he suggested we switch, we did, and he's right, we did.
Yeah. You know, and other than that, we listened to the people writing a new strategic plan on an update, and talked about the fact that this next meeting, we got to re-elect the officers for the board.
Yeah.
You know, but other than that, that was
And Mark's last name again is
Hudson.
Hudson.
Hudson, H-U-D.
S-O-N.
Yeah, Hudson, okay, yeah. Got it. Okay. Mark, the planning commission from our township?
It's really a good question.
Where do we start?
Well, we had a major mistake. We were supposed to have our public hearing on adopting the amendment to the master plan, which we didn't do. It wasn't on the agenda, even though we had noticed all of the neighboring communities and so on. So I talked to Veronica about that. Again, we have to do the 15 days notice, so we'll do that in February. Those were just such minor changes, I don't think it affects anything.
Okay.
But we really need to officially do that.
Okay.
But other than that, it was just a discussion about the various issues we have and where we were with zoning.
Yeah, we talked about a couple of projects.
Right. Nothing major.
Nothing that we could do anything about at this point or
Right.
anything like that. It was just more of a learning process.
Okay. Is that it, Mark,
Yep.
for that meeting? Okay, and all the members were there, correct?
Well, except the vacancy.
All six of us were there.
Yeah, I think all the members were there.
Yeah.
Except we're
Other than
missing-
vacancy.
We're missing one because of that. Okay, Troy, our financial report and to pay the bills.
All right, you've got your bills list in front of you there. We did have 5 weeks between meetings, so it's a little longer than normal. There was, on the expense side, nothing out of the ordinary. Obviously, there's, a ton of payroll there. We had board review, the December board review meets. We had
Yeah.
2 planning commission meetings. We had a special board meeting, so there's a lot of stuff there. On the income side, we are in winter tax season now, so we do have winter taxes finally starting to come in. You'll also see I did take care of the transfer from the ARPA fund to close it out that we spent on the roads.
Oh, good. Okay.
And then we did have revenue sharing checks, so this would be our 5th one of the fiscal year, so there's still one more to come.
Where's the ARPA?
The bottom of the 3rd page. 3rd page,
One?
your front and back, so
Oh, third.
right down there.
Oh, thank you.
Mine has in front and back, so.
Okay,
I
okay.
have the original.
Okay, 20, okay.
So anyway.
So that's all taken care of.
Well, we spent it on the road project, I just
Yeah.
had to, it's at a different bank, and so I have to go there and, blah, blah, blah.
Change it.
Yeah, so anyway, like I said, we did have our 5th revenue sharing check, and so we're at, still one more to come, and we're at 86% of the income.
Oh, good.
So we'll be good there is,
7,700
huh?
revenue sharing.
57,737.
Oh, 57, I'm
Yes,
sorry, so I
yeah.
didn't see 57, okay.
So,
And we collected 48,000 in taxes?
that was the distribution. I mean, the end of December is a big one, because that's when all the banks, people that have escrows pay them. So
Sure.
it'll be slower in January, and then the one in February will be big again. So we've collected about half.
Okay, good.
As far as the budget to date, so we are 3/4 of the way through the fiscal year. So just when you look at your percentages there, just keep that in mind, but everything in general is okay. We will have to make an amendment, on the audit line item, that one, that's its own line item, and that one was over by $1,000, so we'll have to amend that at some point. But other than that, and we'll probably have to move some amendments for the zoning stuff, but in general, we're in very good shape, so.
Okay.
Pay the bills.
Marshall, pay the bill. Mark Frazier, seconded by Butch. Okay, roll call vote. Troy.
Okay.
Troy, yes?
Yeah.
Roll call.
Well, I was gonna call.
Oh, go ahead.
I have the sheet in front of me, Mark.
Go ahead.
Anyway, Francis Griffith.
Here.
Mark Frazier.
Yes.
Mark Foltz.
Yes.
Mark.
We knew what you
Yes.
Troy Parmalee, yes.
Yes, okay.
She has it pre-done up.
So, okay. All right, now we come to public comment and
Correspondence.
announcements. We do have some correspondence. Is there any more public comment right now? Okay, go ahead, Troy.
Correspondence, okay.
Correspondence.
All right, we have a letter from the county clerk. Apparently Morris Schools is calling for a special election in May
Yeah.
to renew their 18 mil school operating. I'm not quite sure why they're not putting it on in November, why it's gonna be a special election unless it was expired, but So anyway, that's coming in May if you're in the Moore School District. Got a notice from Shoemaker Technology Group, who does our website, on some accessibility requirements that they're changing. Got a letter from ITC talking about a transmission line project, not in our township or anything, and affecting
Further
to our south.
Further
yes.
south, yes,
Got an engineering flyer from an engineering firm who love our business.
Uh-huh.
And then the Shiawassee Council on Aging January newsletter.
Okay, and then I got a letter from the United States Conference of Mayors stating to Mark Falks, take the short survey on harassment, threats, and violent targeting mayors and ways to prevent and respond. A little short survey. Why they picked me from nobody else, I don't know. Township supervisor. And then I got the same thing you got.
Gotta
And
get
then
a
I got,
bobblehead. We need a bobblehead.
and then I got a letter from Anonymous and a concerned resident about some condition of a property on a road in our township, different things with campers and zoning problems, property maintenance, health and safety, and just showing some concern there, okay? And I think that's it. Try anything else?
No, I don't have anything else.
Okay. Now public comments. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Troy, Township permit letter to zoning office planning commission suggestion.
That's on the planning commission, I think, isn't it?
Sent by Mark.
Oh, is this the one requesting
I'm
information?
sure that's what it.
Oh, okay. Well, we already did that, didn't we? We already sent the letter, right?
We already sent the letter. I think the
Yeah.
question was, had we gotten anything back yet? And
Oh,
I
that's
believe
for me.
Mark was
Oh,
going
yeah.
to talk to the
Yes.
county today about that.
I did not.
You didn't get it done, okay. Because we had requested information and documents on any
Outstanding.
outstanding tickets or problems that they were working on,
Issues.
and to give us an update on the status, and so we had a complete file. And Mark had talked to Dr. Boggs about it, and also heard from Pete Preston that he was working on it, but this was back in mid-December,
Yeah.
so we still haven't seen any paperwork.
You know, Boggs is out of the office all week this week, so,
Oh, he is?
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, can you reach out
I
to
will.
someone, Mark?
I will.
Yeah, Pete,
I will
if
re-
Boggs isn't available,
I will
find out where
revisit.
Pete is on this.
Yeah, revisit it and try to get to the bottom of it.
So
it
this
is-
was to make sure that any pending violations and stuff
Right,
can be
right.
handled by AGS. Yeah,
Right,
okay.
right, so we can take care of it, yes, exactly.
Okay. That's the unfinished business. New business, appoint new planning commission member. And as you know, we did lose one of our members from Beth from the planning commission, from death, of course, and
Death.
so
yes,
we have a
got that.
vacancy, a permanent vacancy. His term
Sure.
ends in March, I know
Yes.
that.
Yes,
And so that's only a couple months away, but that's okay, and nice to get someone in there and started. So we've had several people that have asked for it, which is good, we have their names, and we also have another board that will be a board that will be called a appeals board, and that needs 3 or 4 or 5 members, so
Probably 5, yeah.
probably 5.
5 members
But
and an
it'd
alternate.
be nice to have somebody in this planning commission, so we're only, right now we're 6 instead of 7. It'd be nice to have 7. So the name of Tim will help me, Tim
Bontrager.
Bontrager.
Yeah.
Bontrager, Tim Bontrager, who lives off Beard Road and has property right here in the township. And you want to say a few words, Tim?
No, I mean, yeah, I was asked, and I've always been, like I said before, a big believer in that you can't expect everyone else to do it for you, and I care about what happens around us, so, you know, I'm happy if I can help in some way, then
We appreciate
I'm
that.
happy to do that, so.
Okay.
yeah.
So this,
Could the
so,
board entertain a?
so this is, they're 3-year terms, and Joe's happened to be up, you know, in March here anyway, so
Yeah,
we'd be, well, assuming you want to continue doing it, you'd be reappointed, you know, in March
Yeah,
here,
absolutely.
anyway. So, but this will get you in and started. You will have to be sworn in,
Yes.
which, I don't know, do you,
He can do
if
that.
you have, do
Mark
you know
can
where
do
the
it.
oath book is?
Uh-huh.
Okay, then we can take care of that tonight, so.
Okay.
I would make a motion that we appoint Tim Bontrager to fill the unexpired term on the planning commission to 3/31/26.
Second.
Okay, and second by Mark? Okay. Do we need a roll call vote?
Yes.
Okay, roll call vote?
Francis Griffith.
Yes.
Mark Folks.
Yes.
Troy Parmley, yes. Mark Frazier.
Yes.
Okay.
Who seconded that? Mark, did you? But
Mark did, Mark Frazier, yeah. Okay, perfect, thank you. Thank you, Tim. I'll
Yes.
swear you in just a few minutes.
Appreciate
Okay.
Depends on how long the road commission takes.
I think the Oracle contract, I don't think she got it.
I haven't seen
No,
it.
there's a note somewhere that she did not get that, so we'll have to pass that one by. MAP, that's membership renewal, what does that stand for?
Michigan Association of Planning.
Planners, Michigan Association of Planners.
Michigan
Added-
Association of
adding
Planners.
on.
Beth can explain that.
Well, this is another organization that focuses only on planning issues around the
Zoning,
state.
just planning.
No, they,
Planning and zoning.
okay,
Okay.
they will also, they don't, how can I say that? They have seminars and training tools for the zoning board of appeals and for the planning commissions, okay?
Okay.
And last year, the township paid for me to become an individual member. But now that we're going to have our own zoning board of appeals, I think it's important that we get a township membership so that we can get to some of these meetings for training purposes.
Sure.
Yeah. The individual membership, I think, was $85. And for the whole township, Troy maybe has that number, but it's $700.
$775 for a year, which includes up to 12 members.
Right, so it
And
would
and
take
it runs July 1st to June 30th, and they would prorate us if we wanted to,
Right.
for $387.50, or we could just do the membership through June of 27 at $1162.50. So,
Right.
So
I mean, this allows access to the training, right? We
Yes.
still have to, I'm sure we still have to pay for the training.
Is it
so-
a fiscal
Yes, oh yeah,
year?
this, it's still,
Fiscal year?
you still have to pay for
Okay.
it, just like you would for MTA.
July to June.
Oh, July to June.
So I will make a motion that we amend to join the Michigan Association of Planning for the entire township membership through June of 27 for $1162.50.
Troy and second by Butch. Okay, we'll need a roll call vote on that too. Troy.
Mark Folks.
Yes.
Mark Frazier.
Yes.
Francis Griffith.
Yes.
Troy Parmley, yes.
Okay. 2026 board review dates and times. The organizational meeting will be Tuesday, March 3rd at 9 a.m. Here at the hall. The first hearing session will be Tuesday, March 10th from 9 to 3, and the second hearing session Wednesday, March 11th, 3 to 9, and that's by the law. The board review will meet then again on Tuesday, July 21st at 9, which is for corrections, exemptions, qualified ag. Then the board review will meet on Tuesday, December 15th, 2026 at 9 a.m. in the assessor's office. That's all set.
Make a motion, we approve the schedule for the board review.
Mark, okay.
Second.
Second by Butch, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Which one of you made it? Mark? Did you make
Mark
it?
and then Butch. Yeah. Okay.
Next two we don't have to do we?
No, we do those in March.
She had it set up.
Yeah, so we'll just, hold on to it, we'll do those in March. I think there was some confusion between the fiscal year and the calendar year, so.
Okay. And she also did our meeting dates,
Yeah, that goes along with that, Mark.
so we'll just,
The DDA and the regular meeting dates, just skip those.
all right, well, we'll just delay that then. Okay. All right. The additional topic was a zoning permit application and the fee schedule, Troy.
Give me just 1 second.
Oh, yeah, sure.
When you do a lot of the talking, it's tricky to take the minutes too. And I'm probably not as fast as everyone else. Okay, so today we had a meeting with Nick from AGS, who, of course, we've hired to be our zoning administrator. You know, there's a lot of things in process. We are the zoning authority now, starting as of January 1st. So that responsibility lies with us. As far as the trade inspections go, process is going to start. The state has to approve us to enforce construction codes. So that would be the building, electrical, mechanical, and plumbing. And AGS is going to assist us with that because we have to provide the list of the licensed people, which of course is then, we also have to adopt, we have to adopt the ordinance adopting the state construction code and the National Electric Code and the Michigan Plumbing and Michigan Mechanical Code. And AGS is going to get us, I saw the email today, was that one of the ordinances? Okay.
Yes.
So they're going to get us the sample ordinance. Basically, we have to adopt those as a local ordinance to enforce it locally. That's long and short. You have to adopt, you can't do something different. To enforce the state construction code, you have to adopt the state construction code or you don't get to enforce it, right? You don't get to make your own building code. So there's that. So that process will take, it will be a few months, right? So the zoning authority rests with us now. But any building permit or anything would still be pulled at the county until such time that's approved. And the way the system works is it's tiered. So the most local level enforces it if they have it adopted. And if that local doesn't have one, then it goes to the next level up. So the county, since they have a building department, would be the one. They don't have a choice in it. I mean, they have to. And if the county didn't have one, then the state would actually step in and do it, which no one wants to do because they're a little harder to work with on that. So, in the next, hopefully in February, we'll have that ordinance to adopt for that. We also have to establish a construction board of appeals to handle, appeals for basically if someone has a disagreement with an inspector's interpretation, they have the right to appeal it to the construction board of appeals. And so we will have to establish one of those. It can be a minimum of 3 members, and so that's I can't imagine we would do more than 3. And he said in all the years he's had 2 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very rare because, it only happens if it's some sort of very major situation, right? I mean, people disagree with inspectors all the time, but if you appeal it to the board, your whole thing's held up until that's handled. So unless it's something very, very major, usually they're getting resolved before that. And, then there would be, what this does is the inspector presents their side of it and the code book, and then, the contractor or the homeowner would present the other one, and that board would decide.
Sure.
So we have to do those 2 things before we can, and then the state of Michigan has to approve it to enforce the building code.
Which can take some time.
It can. Now, they have just done it with another jurisdiction they took on, so, everything's fresh, on the processes and everything the state does. I mean, because the other jurisdictions they've done it have always done it, right? So they didn't have to start from scratch. It will have to adopt a fee schedule and everything else for that. So what we need to handle tonight is a zoning permit application and a fee for such application, such that if anything comes in until we have our complete, for the building fees and everything else. So
What's the suggested fee for the zoning?
well, so the county charges $50 is what they've done. The fees from other jurisdictions are all over the place. It will cost us $80 for each one of them. That's what AGS will bill. That's what they charge.
Because it's basically an hour of their work.
They charge, it's a minimum hour.
Minimum 1
hour. So it will cost us $80. I said the county charges $50 now. Uh, I'll be honest with you, they're all over the place, right? I mean, I think, I've seen ones lower and I've seen ones many times that. And so this is,
It's subject-
anytime you do
it's
something.
subject to change too, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. We just need to get some, this, I would call this an interim one, just so we
Yeah.
have something in place. You know, I don't think we should have something exorbitant, and, I mean, zoning doesn't pay for itself in general. And keep in mind, as we do this, zoning is separate from the building trades, right? Because we will have to have a separate, we have to establish a separate fund, just like we have a sewer fund and a special assessment fund. For the building part, it has to be its own fund, because it's considered an enterprise fund, which means it's a business activity type fund. It's not, it's supposed to be self-sufficient. So as far as the building department goes, those fees have to cover its expenses. Zoning is a governmental activity, so it's just part of the general fund.
I still think, I make a motion that we establish a fee rate for zoning applications of $80.
How much?
80.
Okay? And then we're gonna have I think that's fine. I'm fine with that. I mean, I don't think we should do something exorbitant.
No, I was
Oh,
gonna
no.
say, I was gonna say 50 because that's what the county does, but,
The county hasn't changed theirs in years
how
either.
many zonings are we gonna get between now and March, or April? Say,
Well, keep in mind,
7,
just about everything requires a zoning permit,
Sure.
right? I mean, anytime you pull a building permit, you have to pull a zoning permit to make sure it complies with that. And so, and this is just for that. We're gonna have to adopt a fee schedule for rezoning, special use permits, variance applications, site plan reviews, all those other things. But I need to have this in place such that, we're covered under the new ordinance.
So Mark, what you're saying is just do a pass-through, $80?
Yeah,
That's what we pay, and then just pass it through?
I don't see any reason that we should say to our taxpayers that we need to
No.
fund this.
yeah,
An
no,
extra
it
$30.
should pay what it costs.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, there could be some that are gonna cost us extra because they take more time.
And we're gonna keep in mind, when we do the complete fee schedule for it, a commercial plan review is much more,
Right.
right? Because that takes time, and all of that. I mean, those things just, AGS charges us $80 an hour. It's up to us what we charge, but, I mean, that's what, of course, what we do on our cemetery fees, right? We largely just pass them.
What's your thoughts, Mark? Which, same, 80?
I'll second it.
Just a second.
So do you want to make a motion, Mark, then to?
He did.
secure the
He did.
charge, okay, and you'll second, okay. Chris will second. Okay. Any more discussion?
No.
Okay. Gosh, you're about 20 seconds early.
Oh, you got one more thing.
Oh, my. John, hi.
Okay, so. Nope. Mark made it and Butch seconded it. Roll call, let's see here. Mark Foltz.
Yes.
Troy Parmalee, yes. Mark Frazier.
Yes.
Francis Griffith. And then also, we need to, in your packet is a sample zoning permit application. We need to, you've got that one right on top there, Butch.
Yep.
I make a motion, we adopt the zoning application that was given to us.
This has our address on it.
There you go.
Butch will second. Seconded by Butch to adopt the zoning permit application as prepared. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
Okay, now I got one more thing with
Okay.
it. Just give me 1 second to catch up here. Okay, and then the final thing was until we have our total fee schedule adopted, that any other zoning fees would be set by the board at the time. Until the main fee schedules, that way we're covered on that. And I will make that in the form of a motion.
Okay.
Second.
basically the future.
At this, we adopted the $80, the other zoning fees are at the township board's discretion until the fee schedule is set.
You second.
Yes, sir.
You
Give me just 1 second to
Troy
catch up.
made it, and Mark second. Okay, all in favor?
Hold on, Mark, that's a fee, we gotta do a roll call.
Right.
Just,
Our clerk
Just
is in the airplane
stop.
flying, so we've got we're trying to do the talking in the right. And
Troy does too much talking
Too
to take
much
the minutes too,
talk.
right? Okay. Francis Griffith,
Yes.
Mark Frazier,
Yes.
Troy Farmley, yes, Mark Foltz.
Yes.
Okay, all right, now we're good.
Okay. Welcome, Road Commission.
Thank you.
You well? Well,
Good to see everyone.
is it another year, or is it just me?
Time flies.
It sure does, it sure does, yeah. Yeah. Especially when we're having fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So John, was that a lottery ticket you were buying when you and I were together? I couldn't remember.
Now, I was wishing that my previous one.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Oh, heavens, welcome. We skipped the road commission because they all were at Woodhull Township and taking care of business, and our timing is perfect. Chris, before we start, did you delegate the holes to take care of on Beard Road?
I will get them taken care of for you tomorrow.
Oh, I love it, okay, all right. Not to put you on the spot or anything, you know. Okay, you guys should have your file, your folder with all your information in it. Troy and I briefly went over it today, so we may have some questions, but.
Okay.
Shall they start?
yeah,
You
they're
may
good.
begin, you may begin.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last
So
on the
what I
list.
have,
Should I say best? We save the best for last?
save the best for last.
Okay,
So,
Chris.
so what I have here first is an update on the sheet. There was a mistake on the,
Oh, did you?
it went to Cork Road, it's supposed to go to the Antrim Township line on the gravels.
Oh.
That's all.
Okay.
There's, I think there's a half a mile, that's Antrim's, not Perry's, so.
Sure.
The mileage is right, just the language is wrong.
Okay.
So, first of all, I'm Chris Cannon, Managing Director of Shawashka County Road Commission, and with me tonight is Commissioner Don Plowman, Commissioner Mike Constein, Commissioner Rick Crawford, and Superintendent of Operations Jeremy Dietz. And thank you very much for having us in. Sorry we're late, we attended Woodhull Township here at 7 o'clock, so had you guys second, I think last year you were first, so guys flip-flopping. So thank you again for having us. Each and every year we come through and talk about the projects that we did in the year previous, and then the proposed projects that we're looking at that would be good projects for the following year, in '26. So I've got 3 chip seal, fog seal pavement marking projects on here listed, and then also I have 4 gravel projects and some brine that we're going to talk about. So the first project on here is going to be chip sealing, fog sealing Britton Road from the north leg of Beardsley Road to the Antrim Township line. That's 4.7 miles, and that is a solid number because the chip seal, Farner Asphalt extended their price for a square yard of that at a cost of $184,000 for 4.75 miles. Now, if you remember right, in 2019, the Road Commission paved that with their big project at no cost to the Perry Township. We paved that segment there. So that's going to be 7 years old. Chip seal is usually 5 to 7 years. So Antrim Township just did their Britton Road in '25 that we paved for them. So we're put that on there we're getting around that time where we should look at chip sealing it and getting it sealed up again. It's a good preservation. It's like changing oil in your car. You know, for $35,000 a mile, $33,000 a mile, something like that. I got it listed Britton Road again from the north leg of Beardsley Road to M52. The reason why I had that is because down at the railroad tracks, east of Bennett Drive at the village, they're doing a Fed Aid project in the village of Morris in '26 from our township line right there into I think it's the main street right there at the 4 ways, That is gonna be a Fed Aid project that they're already committed into doing. And we're gonna redo right there, our little portion by the railroad tracks. And when they do that, we're gonna try to make that a smooth transition. But I don't wanna be doing it at the same time as their chip seal. So if you choose to do a project with chip seal, we'll stop at 52, and then in 27, we'll chip seal from 52 down to the Morris Village limits. It's all gonna matter if that railroad conflicts with our chip sealing.
What is Morris doing? Are they reconstructing or?
Yes, yeah, it's a total reconstruct there. Yeah, so.
Now, does that mileage, what exactly does that mileage include? Does that include the stuff in the city of Perry?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, that's our certified miles also, yes it does. And we paved that when.
Yeah,
when we
I
did
know,
too.
but we probably aren't gonna chip seal it, so that's, I mean, it's just,
Yeah,
it's a,
you're not gonna chip seal none of it, Troy?
well, no, I meant the stuff in the city.
Oh, I see.
I mean, we've had this come up before, cause part of that's all within the city limits. And,
Sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know,
John, you remember this, don't you?
Yeah,
Yes, I do.
yeah, John lives right by part of it too, but it's still certified as a county.
Well, I thought you guys were picking on me.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
It's still I know it's still certified as a county road, even
Yeah.
though it's all within the
Yeah.
city limits and stuff,
Yeah.
but,
And
yeah.
there's a lot, there's a lot of traffic in there. And,
Absolutely,
and,
absolutely.
And when we chip sealed the first time, we never got any complaints, so I don't know. I know if it's being in the city that is bothering you more than
Well,
the
it's
traffic.
just, why would we pay to do something in the city limit? I mean, we don't get any of the taxes or anything off.
Sure,
That's all.
sure.
No, I agree, the stuff in the township needs to be
Yeah.
done, but this came up because the piece of Britton Road between 52 and Lansing Road got in really bad shape before it was done, and,
Sure.
at the
Yeah.
time, it was before you were here, and, they came in and said, and we said, why would we do a street that's all within the city limits? And
Yeah.
of course, the city said, well, it's a county road, why should we do anything about it?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
nobody did anything about it,
Yeah,
so.
we maintain it.
Yeah,
We
right.
plow it and
Well,
scrape
and
it.
the city looked at taking jurisdiction, and they said, well, gosh, the state doesn't pay us enough to maintain it, so, that's where we are. So, anyway, if we end up we may ask you for some adjusted mileage figures on
Yeah,
that one.
no,
Yeah.
you could always stop at Lansing Road.
Yeah, and that's probably
Sure.
what we would do, and then pick up again.
Okay, yep, and these are just ideas, obviously, we
Yes.
can edit them and switch them around a little bit. So them are the two chip seal projects I got in there, with the addition of the Roosh Road. If you remember right, we double checked that?
Yeah.
When we paved it,
Yeah.
and you guys wanted that chip sealed, so, we could, if we're right there doing it, we might as well just follow suit and do that little ear right there also again.
Yep.
Them are the three paving projects there, chip seal projects on paved roads. The next thing are gonna be your gravel projects that I've got on here. Just in going by the grader operator and the foreman and the colored map of where you've been and where you haven't been, and that's where we get these projects. The first thing is gonna be the gravel road, Delaney Road from Beard Road to Lock Road. That is 1.61 miles, and that is 4,000 tons of gravel at $53,920.
Now,
The
is that a firm number, Chris?
No, it's in red.
It's red, so it's not.
It's gotta be bid, the trucking's gotta be bid.
It's gotta be bid out.
Yep. And the next one's gonna be Ellsworth Road, that's from Morris Road down to the Antrim Township line. And also I have on Antrim Township's proposal, I'm going there tomorrow night, that would be from Cork Road to your township line. That way we could do the whole road. And that needs it, that hasn't had any gravel on it in over 10 years, so we would berm it. Matter of fact, I think we burned it this year, didn't we, Jeremy? Ellsworth Road, from Morris Road down? Jason burned that, didn't he? So it's already been burned, ready to go. So, and that needed it. The next one's gonna be Bath Road from Morris Road to the dead end. That's that little 0.63 miles down there. And that's been 10 years since we've gravelled that. 1,500 tons, $20,220. The next one's gonna be Church Road from Lansing Road to the Antrim Township line. That's just a little segment there, 0.12 miles at $4,044.
I assume that would be if Antrim does that part, their part of
Yes,
church.
absolutely, absolutely. And the mineral oil brine, that's all in black right now. That is because the brine company, they extended your price. 21 cents again this year. So nothing has changed on that. Your mineral oil brine rotation, you'll be sprayed in number 10 out of 16. Grade all, you're 12th out of 16. So like you do every year, Mark and Troy, you just get with Sean Hassan and you guys can figure out where you guys want to go with the grade all. 2026 contribution from the road commission is going to stay the same at $35,000 again. The commissioners have been elected to keep that going and towards a road project of your choice. In 2023, Perry Township contributed $116,074.43 towards road projects. In 2024, it contributed $149,876.88. In 2025, this last year, $384,827.31. Hat goes off to you. We thank you. I know you were saving up to tag team on with our big project, and I think it come out wonderful.
Yes, it
You know,
turned out
I
really
think
good.
it come out great.
Yeah,
It really helped when you guys did the Ellsworth Road and the Braden Road, and we came through. So now you're good all the way from the, well, actually, all the way from Hibbert Road. Morris Road is good all the way to the bottom now. You know, so, we're really making some headway with these townships that are tag teaming onto our big project. You know, we had a couple townships like yourself that saved money and tag teamed on our big project, and
What does it save roughly a mile? do you think?
$90, $92 a ton for asphalt if you bid it on your own, and we're getting it for $74.50 right now.
Wow, about 20%.
So you're saving about $15, $20 a ton, give or take, on it depends if it's a subdivision or a county road. So you're saving some money, you know, so.
I think the only complaint we had was that second mineral, where we put the, it rained, you know, and, you know, kind of messed up people's cars, you know.
Sure.
That's
Yeah,
the
oh,
only-
Every time it rains, it
Yeah.
messes up your car.
Yeah, but it kind of, that,
Yeah.
it.
And we had a little episode with the driveways on Rupert.
But that.
Remember they were a little steep, but they
Everybody-
came back and fixed them.
Everybody
and-
called and thanked us, so,
Yeah.
yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
And we didn't have to come up with anything additional, so.
Sure.
We appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no problem at all. And I know, Troy, you had a question last year in regards to Beard Road.
Oh, yeah,
When we march across here,
Right.
you know, we'll assess Beard Road. I'm already convinced, we just come by there again. There's no doubt when we get here with our big project, we'll be paving west of 52. It will be just a chip seal over there. It'll definitely need it, so.
so, is that a 27 project then at this point, or not?
No, 26 will get us to Bancroft Road. We're doing from Reed Road to Bancroft Road.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go over here on Shasburg Road, do a section over there, a mile road. We're kinda, like I said last year, next year, which will be 26, we're gonna hop around to 3 different townships and do a little bit to spread the wealth a little bit, rather than be stuck down here the whole time. So we're gonna do 2 miles, it'll get us to Bancroft Road. Depending on where this new road funding goes, we may be able to go a long ways on Beard Road in 27.
Well, that's what I said. It
But
was
it won't,
26.
yeah,
I
but
said
it won't be
27.
26.
I said 27.
Yeah, I know you did.
Okay.
And, but I don't know if we'll be there in 27 either. I would like to be, but we'll see where the road funding goes. It's still up in the air. We don't know where it's going yet.
Okay.
So we'll be planning in 26, and then we'll look at what we're gonna do in 27 with the road.
I mean, because what our plan was to do Beardsley Road. You know,
Absolutely, south of here.
Yeah, right,
Absolutely.
right, because we did it north.
Yeah,
Um,
I just looked at that the other day, and that's gonna be a perfect project to tie
Sure.
onto there.
But it just kind of, for us timing, you know, how much we do this year, you know, dictates, you know, where
Sure.
that comes in there, so, okay.
I think it would be fair to say that we won't make it to Beard Road west of 52 and 27. I would dare to say it's probably gonna be 28.
Okay.
If we do, that'd be good, but I don't wanna say we're gonna if we're not. I
Okay.
don't think we'll make it that far, especially with us hopping, you know.
So why are you doing the hopping thing, or?
Cause we haven't done anything up there since 18 in some of them townships. When we first started this SCRC project.
Yeah, you did Juddville
we-
Road first.
that's it.
Right.
And we've been back up there since in that corner, and we've been everywhere else it seems like. You know, we did the Britton Road here, and we're coming across we just did the Morris Road, obviously, and the Braden Road, and we've been everywhere, but it just kind of, and they're asking, and it just seems like it's taking forever to get back up there. So we're just gonna kind of share the wealth a little bit. I think that's fair.
And so then, has the board made a decision, you know, with the new road funding coming through about, you know, are you looking to do more on like the big county project, or more contributing back to the townships, or?
It'll be more of paving, the funding is for paving, the funding is for road work. And that's what the bill passed for. is-
Right, but I mean, as far as like the 35,000 you get, you know, are you looking at upping that for each township, or just doing more of big projects?
We haven't made a decision on it right now, but I don't believe that I don't think that we will do that. I think we'll keep it at the 35,000 and just put the money in the roads. It really doesn't make a difference, because if we give it to you guys, we're allocating that money to you to put into the roads anyway. So at the end of the day, you're gonna be paving roads.
Sure, so I meant just, right, so, but doing more of a big project, you know, like
Right.
the beer road.
And Troy, another thing it's gonna do is open up the doors to do, instead of doing a scratch course chip seal,
Maybe we can do a 3-inch pave.
You got it.
Yes.
Yeah, we could do some overlays or some 2-inch mill and fills. There's a lot of roads that could take that
Although we
treat.
haven't had a full pave in 20 years.
Yeah. Well, there's
You
a
know.
lot of townships that haven't. I mean, Rush Township did a couple, 3 miles of theirs, 3.5-inch with shoulders, and it took all their money, but they were doing that as late as in 25. They just finished up their Smith Road, but it's so costly. And this scratch course chip seal isn't really a scratch course chip seal. It's an inch and a half of paving, and then you put that chip seal on top of it, and it's a really good product.
It
I
is
mean, we've seen
excellent.
it.
I mean, Morris Road turned out terrific.
Yeah.
And when you look at the edge is, a lot of spots is much more than 1.5 inches, which means you are doing a lot more to flatten the road out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. We square the road up, and we'll assess it. We'll put an extra 10% of asphalt in our estimate for the wheel rutting. We want to square that road up.
Okay,
So
okay.
it really isn't a scratch course chip seal. It's labeled as that, but there's more asphalt than a scratch course. A real scratch course is so thin that you're actually dragging the stones.
Correct.
You know, that's.
And that's why
old
when it
school.
was first talked about, that's why, you know, they said, well, you had to do another treatment just because of that, the stone dragging issue,
Right.
but, right, it doesn't drag the stone.
No.
But it should, you should always, I think you should seal coat even if you did a 3-inch pave.
Absolutely.
Because you seal it all in.
Yeah, you lock them oils in. You seal that oil up in that asphalt. The quicker you seal that up and keep that flexible, the pavement flexible. If you leave it for 2 years, a year or 2 years, it gets brittle, it dries it out, oxidization, and it gets brittle and cracks. So it's proven.
The only comment I'll make about it is maybe you should consider doing full gravel shoulders afterwards.
You know, we have been.
I mean, because, boy, they came back 2 or 3 times, and by the time we're done, we've probably done 2/3 of it, you know, because they did a little
Yeah.
here, and then a little more here, and then,
Yeah.
oh geez, it needs some here, and.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
we're seeing that a lot around our county, and the more we pave, I mean, obviously the roads are going up.
Because when people drive on that edge, it's gonna start cracking that
Sure.
edge off, so, yeah. But that was my only comment on it,
Sure.
It's almost, especially where it's more than 1 inch, you know,
Yeah.
it needs it.
Yeah, and we've only got 2 shoulder trucks, one shoulder truck for each side of the county, and that is just a ton of shoulder,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
so.
it is.
Yeah, we definitely, we've been looking at that in-house too. So,
My only other question is, what's the long-term plan for Lansing Road? The county's part,
all the way to 52,
right?
well, just this side.
Before we retire, or not?
Oh, you're gonna put me on the hot spot in front of my commissioners, huh? Not supposed to ask me that in front of them, Troy. So long-term goal, on a serious note here. This year, we're gonna be, in 26, we're gonna be, we'll make it to Windmill Point, right there at Grand River Road.
Okay.
And then 27, there's no Fed aid money,
Oh,
so we're gonna take a year off from that. But we got small urban funds that we went after to capture them. And the small urban area is gonna be in Durand, in Caledonia Township, and Owasso Township. There's no small urban funding down here, but I went after some funds over there and obtained a pretty good chunk of money. And so we're gonna do that in 27, and a bridge. So, we'll be doing the new Lothar Bridge. I don't know if you're aware, down there on the bottom in Burns Township, that's been out now for a couple, 3 years. It's a $3 million bridge, so we obtained funds for that finally. So we're very happy to gonna get that back opened up in '27. So, but that will be '27, and then in '28, we're doing about 2 miles a year, so we'll jump back on at Windmill Point in '28 and go 2 more miles, and then
So
eventually
it's gonna be a while.
yeah.
It's gonna be a little bit of time, yeah.
Well, it's
10 years.
gonna be in,
What, 29, 30?
yeah,
Wow.
it's gonna be in,
Yeah.
it's gonna be in rough shape.
Gosh, I might be retired by then, Chris, yeah. So,
Well, I'm sitting here doing the math right now, it's 26, so that's 4 more years. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I had a commissioner ask me the other day if I'd stay 5 more.
Yeah,
So
right.
I may be here.
and commissioners, just so you know, if I have a call into Chris, he's very
Yeah.
quick and calling us back. We appreciate that. Same thing with Sean when he was, I know he's off with some work on his body, but if I called him, he called me right back, and I appreciate that. Clarence, I've talked to him 3 or 4 times. Each time I call, he calls me right back. So I do appreciate that, Chris.
Hey, you're very welcome.
So why isn't there any federal aid money in '27?
It all goes to small cities and villages, every 9th year,
Every 9th year.
yes. Yeah. That's when it comes around.
So you're telling me I'm gonna have to take my vitamins, or I may not?
Well, and we'll still put in for the fund, because sometimes
Yeah.
cities and villages don't put in, there's extra funds, so if we can get some, we
They
will.
grant
but-
them, yeah.
And so what treatment did you actually end up doing on Lansing Road?
We're doing a 2-inch.
Okay.
2-inch
So you're not
mill.
doing a total reconstruction?
No, we're doing full reconstruction of the joint, so we're going E7s and E8s. E7s is where you go down to a clean, where you get out of the crack. E8s is where you go full depth, all the way down to the
Well,
base.
there's some 100-year-old concrete
Yeah.
down there, I assume.
So we went
under
through,
everything,
yeah,
right?
there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but no, it's a good fix. We did the same treatment in 2014 from Duran Road out to M13, the 2-inch mill and fill, and with E7s and E8s, and that's still in great shape. And actually, I'd like to chip seal that, and get that sealed back up. So, but that's all I have, unless you have any questions.
Okay, Chris, thank you very much, we appreciate it.
Okay,
We appreciate it. We'll have our meeting in March and decide
okay.
where we're heading.
Okay, very good, and let me know if you want to add anything before March, and.
Sure.
If
and
you
we'll,
could, maybe if you could update those mileages on the Britain Road.
You wanna do that?
Stopping
Okay.
at the city,
Okay, I'll do
Stop doing it from basically Lansing Road west, and
Yeah.
then that probably makes the most sense if they're talking about a project between Perry and
Sure.
Morris, so.
Yep, I'll make them changes and get them sheets to you.
Perfect, okay.
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 Hey, well, when do you expect the bidding on gravel?
That'll be in February, something like that.
Okay, good, as long as we get it by the end of February.
Sure.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. Anything, commissioners, anything, everything copacetic? Okay, okay,
All right,
okay, well, good.
well, thank you very much for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
So, we'll go back to our county commissioner is here. Hi, Matthew. We'll let him close out our meeting here. Okay. Drive careful, watch out for the deer. Yeah.
You take care, have a good night.
Well, as some of you may know, last month I was censured by the county commission, and they stripped me of committee meetings of appointments. So I don't have any committees to attend, but by state law, I can still go to any meeting that I choose. But I'm gonna do the best as I can to represent the people. I'm not here for the government. I've been saying that for years. I'm not here for the government. I'm here for the benefit of the people and the veteran. Tonight, they elected Cindy Garber as vice chair. I didn't. It's just my own personal.
Okay.
This next week is our actual committee meetings for the commissioners, Monday through Wednesday. I encourage you to attend at least Wednesday's meeting. Maybe some sparks, I don't know.
Okay. Okay, Matthew, thank you. Keep us in the loop, okay?
Yep.
Okay, okay. Troy, is there anything else? I don't have anything else. Any other public comments? Okay. All right, with that, what time is it roughly?
7:55.
7:55. Okay.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
And seconded by Mark Frazier. All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Go ahead.